Welcome back to Dragon Age, the Veilguard, where last time I believe we met Tosh. Um, is what last time was. Yeah, that sounds about right. I was just like thinking if there was anything else. Yeah, so we met Tosh as we went to the Ravani coasts to go and find a dragon slayer because the uh, the Evanuras, like Algernon and Gillinane, have some blighted dragons that they are controlling. So we need some help slaying those, and for that we need a professional dragon slayer. And the Lords of Fortune of the Ravani Coast just so happen to have one by the name of Tosh. Yeah, we find her on the coast, and you know, she is in the middle of a excursion. I guess she's meeting up, or not really meeting up. Um, what exactly was it that she was doing? She was like checking on a dragon that hasn't really been causing any problems. Just like, inspecting it, making sure nothing's amiss, nothing's agitating it and whatnot. Checking on its hoard, you know, like return anything that might be missing. I don't know. Yeah, we just kind of join up with her. I think we find her as she's like mid fighting some on Tom. I don't remember. God, it's been like a week. It feels like it's been a week. But like, anyways, like we find her. She's not too pleased to have us here, but we decided to just follow her along and accompany her for checking up on this dragon. Yeah, we go up the coast. Fight some on Tom, Kunari, and trying to learn that these Antam are trying to capture this dragon for nefarious ends, probably to be blighted by one of their two Evanuras, because they're kind of just doing the Evanura's bidding at the moment, them and the Venatori. But yeah, we find the location where the dragon usually like hangs out, and Rosh kind of lays out some food that she has apparently drugged. We find out later, to like cause the dragon to like have a nice nap. The dragon takes that bait. We kind of go further in to like the ruins of this like Grey Warden keep, kind of fighting some more Antam, and this is kind of where we realize that like the Antam are trying to like capture this dragon. And once we figure that out, we rush back to where we left the food, as Josh is like, oh no, there were sleeping drugs in that food. So I'm gonna go check up on the dragon. Sure enough, the Antam are trying to like have it like chained down, trying to capture it. But yeah, it's struggling against the chains. So we defeat the Antam, and while doing so, Tosh, it seems, uses an ability that is unique to her. She's able to draw forth a dragon's breath, sort of, on Tom, and then they go about like, oh, gotta capture her now, and so we kill them. and I guess cutscene wise, some of them got away. Or some Anton was watching that and got away. Afterwards, we free the dragon, and and then we meet up with Isabella, the leader of the Lords of Fortune. Isabella is a former Ravani pirate. She has appeared in Dragon Age's Origin and 2. Pretty sure she doesn't show up in Inquisition. At least not in my world state. Yeah. And as well as, what was her name? Basically Tasha's mother. As her mother is mothering, overprotective mothering, specifically, which, Tosh seems to chafe against. They apparently, Isabella and their mother made the decision that Tosh would be joining our little band of heroes, without actually discussing that with Tosh first. And so, she's Tosh is kind of reasonably, reasonably miffed about that. But more or less still acquiesces, because she did want to actually join us. She just wanted it to be her own decision, which basically seems to be the main theme of her story arc, as we're starting it. But she joins the team, as afterwards, now having Emmerich and Tosh, we discuss what to do next as a party in the lighthouse. And as we're doing so, Nev returns from Minrathis, hardened from her experience, which has some bonuses and penalties to it, such as slowing relationship gain. But it's a good thing I'm not going for her romance. But yeah, the are now part of the crew, and now we need to investigate. Yeah, what it was. We need to investigate some activities in 2 different parts of the world, or one of them is in this bog. Investigating some Venatori or Kunari activities. I don't remember. But anyways, after that, next new chapter, new side quests. We get some side quests in the Ravani Coast, so we go there to kind of further explore that with Tosh, and we also immediately get a side quest for her, which we get through a letter, and we're just go do this thing, and we're going to go do the thing. We explored the Ravani Coast even further to see what new areas opened up. There was this puzzle with hardly even a puzzle. We basically just had to light up some torches around. Is there an area of the map? We came across some notes about the history of this abandoned Grey Warden keep. I was there. It apparently went into disrepair after the Grey Wardens abandoned it after some blight, and apparently they had a Kunari Grey Warden amongst them. But yeah, what else? There were some puzzles inside the keep to kind of unlock this vault. And we had to pull levers, find spirits, and that led us to other spirits or specific locations and whatnot. And we eventually unlocked this underground vault. Gave us a bunch of goodies. What else? I feel like there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. But yeah, that was that. We basically ended it there. Oh, we also had a side quest where we took a walk with Tosh and along the coast, as we did some bird feeding. Met a dude, like a former like Kunari labor caste guy, that was just kind of stuck with the Andam when they decided to rebel. He's chill. My son.
Hey, Asan.
Trying to get the nose boop. There you go. Let's go. Okay. We wanted this. Alright. What was the main story again? The team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the spread of the blight, but also gains some unexpected aid. Meet Morgan at the Cobbled Swan in Docktown, so Minrathous. Ognon and Minrathous' forces are at work in many places. Fortunately, the team already has contacts who have begun pushing back. Lady Morgan and Grey Warden Antoine and Evka want to discuss their investigations into the gods and the blight. Wardens Evka and Antoine believe the blight has changed, but they need more proof to show the first warden. Okay, in Hosberg Wetlands. Rumors of a blight surge in the Hosberg Wetlands bring Evka and Antoine to a remote village. If there's proof the blight has changed, they'll find it here, but gathering evidence won't be pretty. Nodders. Learn the history of the first Canary Warden. Return to the caves of Sharkmouth once they are fully accessible. Not now, I'm guessing. That's where we literally need to go. You're adventuring until an expert arrives. Over to the hall via the crossroads. Oh yeah, there's like a tournament arc thing. Yeah. Go here. Shades of the Blight. Everyone is fine to repose. Check this place out. Balara. All entryway. Fraser. Doink. Where's Bandolier? In a place for the Lords of Fortune immediately finds a crow thing. Code of the Hall. Matches are only against spirits or people fighting of their own free will. No innocent animals, no prisoners. Every fight is a lesson. Fight well and be better for it. No death matches. Everyone gets the chance to lose and learn. Never bet against Isabella. Keep the fight in the pit. Special rules for trick fights are binding. If you lose a fight, wipe off the dirt and try again. Again, never bet against Bella. Six, six, six. Enhance damage after beating an enemy by hitting their weak point. Damn it. Have some lore. Ah. Point. No?
Ah, lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Yeah, come treat yourself.
Here we go. Alright. Cool things, options we got. Three or more enemies with this weapon. Cheap, might as well, you know. Casings of Fortune. Heavy armor. Wooden cast. Here's your damage against 100% penetration for 10 seconds. Golden Hala Sash. Grants invulnerable on potion use. I like my bees. Thank you. Priceless ancient trinkets. A glittering collection of ancient coins, jewels, and curios any treasure hunter would love. Mind if I do? Raiding Mask, Silverite. This light helm protects the wearer's skull while letting them freely shout threats to their enemies. Crafted from fine silverite. Sting? Lord of the Rings? How did you guys get your hand on that? Had to fucking cross multiverses for that.
Hey, punch an on-tom for me.
Okay.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
Does that mean you're not a mage?
It means that my magic is primarily focused on communing with spirits, or acting as a conduit for them to speak through.
Wait, you let yourself get possessed? On purpose?
Ah, I forgot you were from Ferelden.
Rodin's out here being spooked whenever there's anything having to do with spirits. Oh, I had to go up here. The right direction? Disgusting. The hilt.
Oh, what foul-hearted spirit tugs at the corners of your lips to turn them down so?
What? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about what I could do better in my next match.
Oh, you fought valiantly last time.
I lost to a bunch of deep stalkers, Pluck.
Trash talks. Dragon. Cataranda. Appearance, blue and purple back, orange underbelly, similar to Gamorrean Stormrider. Coloration, but bigger than any Gamorrean I've heard of. Diet, big water prey. She hunts most often during storms. Her lightning can tear a ship in half or kill a school of fish. Better senses in water than on land, like the Vinsomer that way. Different from Vinsomer in that she will go after ships, and even fleets. Behavior, Cataranda is a legend. She's devastated both Ravani and Kunari ships, a big reason sailors hide when the weather gets stormy. The Ravani Armada calls her Cataranda the Storm Rider, but that's stupid. Cataranda is Kunlat for Death Storm. You can't call a dragon Death Storm the Storm Rider. Wait, that actually looks great now that I've written it out. Death Storm. Storm. Good. Stagger after detonation. Detonation versus dragons. Oh, it's burning. What does the new armor looks like? Casings of wood. Kinda silly. I like too much gold, you know? So, archives and storage. So. Isabella's Guide to Dungeoneering. Better have 50 feet of rope you don't need than need 50 feet of rope you don't have. Nobody leaves a perfectly good glowing gemstone at the far end of a hallway unless they're trying to distract you from spikes about to shoot from the wall. Bring extra lockpicks. Bring extra knives. Don't take anything from a room with glowing letters in a language you can't read. If a spirit appears before you or between you and the treasure, talk first, run second, fight last. Always look for spiderwebs. Spiderwebs mean no swinging blades in the room. Don't wear armor you can't swim in. Betray a partner and you're wealthy once but cursed forever. Anything on a pedestal is either a trophy being displayed, a danger being guarded, or both. Don't grab it until you know which. Fine. Oh hey, that armor I just got. Hello? What's in there? Not a pet. Bad. Ballad of the Lords of Fortune. First met the Lord of Fortune on a ship bound for Ravane. She said, "What's it got you looking sad with eyes so full of pain?" And I said, "My love is gone. It's a sad and tragic story." She said, "Hang on, lad. It's not so bad. You just need some golden glory." Lords of Fortune never want for drink or love or joy. In holes and caves and treasure vaults they find their priceless toys. There's gold to fill your coffers, or glory at the worst. You seem a gentle chantry lad, so we'll hit the gold holes first. Golden glory with the lords, golden glory with the lords. Past traps and guards and dragons lie countless shining hordes. Golden glory with the lords, golden glory with the lords. We'll fight our way to fortune with skill and spell and swords. She took me to her lay, she stole a jeweled mask. She took me down to Orzammar, and we drank down every cask. She left me in Rialto, we parted with a kiss. I later found she'd got my purse, but it wasn't really missed. Golden glory with the lords, golden glory with the lords. Past traps and guards and dragons lie countless shining hordes. Golden glory with the lords, golden glory with the lords. I fight my way to fortune now with skill and spell and swords. Neat. Okay. I go with this. Where does this take me? Mass Effect reference? Reminds me of like a husk. Especially with the glowy dots. Ash spooky. Be destructible. Go and destroy.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later.
Hi.
Your kind always do.
I'm literally a Lord of Fortune. Menu for the Hilt Bar and Grill and Bar. The Hilt Bar and Grill and Bar. Ah, nice. Fashion grabs. 8 copper bottomless breaded cheese wands. Nice. 1 copper add or legion sauce. 12 copper taste of fruit and bread and cheese. 2 silver make it a full cheese wheel. 7 copper deep roads crispers, mild, medium, or paragon. 30 copper 3 marches mashup. N. What does the N mean? Big Halls 20C sea monster kebab. N. 25C Bronto steak. 1C add a side of Carta fries. 10 copper greens with Antivan or Legion or house dressing. 2 copper add chicken. 3 copper add beef. 5 copper full Dalish. 15 copper Armada special and 1 copper extra cheese. Add greens. 2 meat. More meat. Add pineapple. Golden Glory ale, wine per broken flagon. And ask us to make it Navaran with no meat. Vegetarian option. So there's a bunch of vegans in Navarra. Got it. Isabella and the Lords. Gosh, the Lords of Fortune aren't much for formal history. Many of our adventures might land us in trouble if we actually wrote down what we did, but I've been with the Lords since before we were the Lords. Back then, it was just a bunch of sea raiders, and like all raiders, we wanted gold, we wanted glory, and we were ready to backstab each other to get at all of it. But then some of us learned that gold and glory is not worth much unless you've got friends to revel in it with you. And that's how the Lords, as you know, it started. We shared news about what's out there. We chase it together. Everyone gets cut, and then everyone gets drunk. We don't care who you used to be as long as you pull your weight. And I suppose that's a big part of why your mother showed up here with the baby in her arms looking for work, Isabella. Someone made a drunk joke and the name stuck. And I'm what? Or we're the lords. Oh, nice. You know, it's a bit like being Grey Warden, except fun and with a beach. Fun and with a beach.
I've been thinking about my strategy. I might need to...
At Mercer. Hey, raiding mask. The thing I just got. Is bought. Hello.
Looking to fight?
Sure.
Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlington. Deadly and Dalish. So everyone give up.
Deadly and Dalish.
Took them down.
He froze. That one was easy.
Guaren. That's Dwarven for congratulations, right?
You might want to try Garok. You just call me a pool of salt.
Well, it's not a real fight unless you sweat. Anyway, Garak.
4.
You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon.
Yes.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
I have fans.
All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Watch them incoming.
Yeah, probably. Well. Had a bit wrecked there.
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee.
Probably.
Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Come on, play Place your wagers, and remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
To the left! Stop the assault!
The wrong button.
Good one! Watch your back!
Don't stop!
We're winning! Stop fighting!
Oh, that guy's fucking dead.
Laura, nice!
Said not to kill anybody, but alright.
Watch your back!
Kaboom!
On your back!
Got that man point blank. Don't kill anybody, huh?
You've certainly earned your reputation.
Change it up a bit.
I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. In war, victory.
How'd you get a bunch of dark?
In the Hall of Valor, give it up for renowned Grey Warden and Monster Slayer,
Careful, on your right!
Hey, behind you!
Come on.
Take that!
I don't know why he'll just.
Another flawless victory for the Lords of Fortune.
I thought you said these would be hard.
All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back.
Are you betting? Are you
All
betting
right,
against
get your
me?
ass in there and give us a show. Is that a chill in the air? Please give an ice-cold welcome to the darling of Docktown, the winter from Tevinter, Nebula!
We're under fire!
Oh. Turned into another pride demon. Necro.
Behind you! Watch it!
Hey Necro. How you doing?
Got him at range!
thank you for the 21 months of core financial investment.
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here.
They were demons. Do demons even have blood? Hmm. Yeah. How you doing, Neko?
Want to blow off some steam?
Sure.
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Got it from a distance.
Excuse me.
Look left.
You cooking dinner? Nice. They attack so slow.
Over on your left.
Hold on, I've been.
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
Right.
Nobody's beaten this next fighter since the mysterious stranger from overseas. Think our new challengers can match them?
Watch out! Behind! They're in range! Watch for ranged attacks!
Oh, what?
Got through that.
Easy peasy.
Haven't lost your edge. Thanks for not embarrassing us.
For gold and glory.
Usually every couple rounds, you know?
What are you in the mood for? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. The spirits of the Hall of Valor are honored to welcome Emmerich Volcanid Volcarin of the Moonwatch!
Yeah. embarrassing. I just fall to my fucking death mid-fight.
Well struck!
Look at that. Barely a scratch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got.
We're gonna end
Get
with,
yourself
like,
in order and head to the entrance.
a dragon fight.
All right,
More
right.
deep
Who's
stuff.
ready for some action? I know I am. Not bad.
Fine hit, Rook.
Need to use this stuff more often. Honestly.
For golden glory, Rook. No one can match your style in the pit. Good to have you back.
Good
Nice to be
feedback.
back.
Hey.
What are you in the mood for?
Whatever your last fight is.
Get yourself in order and head to the entrance. All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Oh, they were too far.
Fired upon!
Coming at range.
Masterfully done, Rook.
Thank God.
Well aimed.
110 matches.
You've certainly earned your reputation.
All of the hall. 50% takedown damage, 50% stagger. Gain a random advantage on takedown. You face down the Hall of Valor, only the strongest emerge. It for here.
Who wants to get their blood pumping?
Okay, we can keep fighting.
Fine. Everyone gets scared once in a while. I won't tell.
Wow.
Free tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold.
I have this random urn I found in this castle, by the way, for this area. Ravani Panelby. Numbing herbs. All of Tash's ability apply burning. Bad. Twin Palladium. +4 momentum on kill. Okay, engraved with old Tavina runes, the enchantments roughly translate to innovation, strength, energy. Hard bitten belt. Okay. Ordinary pot. A seemingly ordinary pot of Ravani origins. Food cooked in it always seems to taste like the most happy, filling childhood meal. Come on, Badu. Extravagant plate. Polished, bold, and striking. What this armor lacks in anonymity, it makes up for in protection. Trust finery. 50% damage versus overwhelmed.
Have a good fight.
I did. Is it- Legit think that most of the most of the helmets would look much better just without the face mask stuff. Like this look better just without this. Like, why you do that? This way.
So if you're a mage and you do stuff with spirits, is that why you left the Cune?
What? I was born in Darismuir.
I thought all Cunari lived under the Cune except for the Talvashoth.
Kunari means one who follows the Cune. I do not follow the Cune, so I'm not truly a Kunari. Talvashoth are those who left the Cune in anger. I never followed the Cune, so that is not what I am either.
Oh. So, what do I call you?
Call me Rowan.
Trouden's gonna call like everybody, like every Kunari that was born outside of the Cune Rowan from now on. Calling it now.
Greetings, Morn Watcher. You are a long ways from Navarra.
Hail to you, child of Valor. As a voice of our lightless shores, I pray your blade may never sunder.
Oh, you honor me. Few remember the old ways.
Here. Yep, fair. Fair, Tosh. What? Ash, yeah. To Ash? Every time a target takes damage from burning applied by this ability, the target's fire resistance is reduced by 5%. Effect lasts for 30 seconds. Or, if it's fire, the whiff of the breath is increased by 50%. Congratulations, Hall of Valor. Congratulations from the Hall of Valor. Rook, nice to see you proving your worth in the fighting pit. Lords are impressed, and the Valor Spirits are happy. Everything's better when the Valor Spirits are happy. And thanks for taking care of Tosh. It wasn't my idea to move her, but I'm glad she's away from those on Tom. Her mother's really afraid of them becoming interested in her because of the fire. But even without that, it's good to get Tosh out into the world. She gets to see more of it, and you get the services of the best damn dragon hunter I've ever known. Keep up the good fight. See you when we see you, Isabella. Ooh. Good.
So,
Hello. Got a gift for you.
huh. Nice.
Nice. Got a bowl of coins and jewels. Hell yeah. Just got like some fucking gold bars and silver bars? Iron? I don't fucking know. I don't even know what those kinds of bars are. Green.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck.
I know you do.
Emmerich, have I got this right? Manfred's a wisp?
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and serve you tea?
Manfred enjoys boiling the water. He's mesmerized by the steam.
Nice.
Make yourself comfortable. There are cushions.
How many of them?
Offer, dweller.
Got enough of that.
I will answer.
Azad. Oil.
Nev, I took a lot of notes while you were away. About what we did, and who we met, and what I thought you might notice. I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's... No.
It's great, Belle. Really. Thanks.
Oh, Balara.
Rook?
Canis. Gotten any monuments? Dragon Skull. Fearsome Skull awarded to the Hall of Valor's Best. I didn't slay this dragon. But by having it here, people will think I did. Go. Spooky. I'm liking the original one the most so far. Okay. We are going to take a break for dinner. Boop. Boop. I am back. I had a little microwavable dinner. I got potatoes, pumpkin, and corn. Pretty good. Pretty good for a microwavable dinner, I guess. Wibba. Good to be back. Oh, Khalid. I have Tosh, so I should now be able to go to some places I previously couldn't. Cruise. Just here apparently. Finished cooking, so I can actually pay attention to the stream now. Nice.
New in town?
Not particularly.
The Imperium commands attack!
They're behind you. They're hitting us from afar. That's room for you. Continue the assault.
But like, what did you cook? Shit. Like, for a moment, I guess.
Tosh for the win.
All clear.
I have 4 things. Guessing that's gonna open up. Okay. Asian noodles and spam. Nice, nice. Another one. Yeah. And all of these unlit razors. Got a smooth pebble.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid.
This is our home. They can't drive us out.
We were talking about something. Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Stupid crisp consonants.
Your consonants sound pretty crisp to me. I like the way Kinari sounds when you speak it.
Nah, I'm saying it wrong.
That's what Shaitan says? She's real hard on you, huh?
She's trying to teach me. Like a Tamasran.
I don't think that's a Tamasran thing. I think it's a mom thing.
Tosh, see what you can do.
That do be sounding like a mom thing.
Let's see if it burns. Gotcha.
Husk of Glory. Damn. It's like twice as much damage. God damn. Kitty cat. Kitty. Hello?
If the crows can free us from a dragon, they can free us from the Antam. I heard they had help. Good. The more allies, the better.
Richest merchants in the city come here and drink. They talk and I listen. The Antam gave me a Kanari name. Bash Batar. It means the blade strengthening fire.
Yep, that's definitely what it means. You really impressed the Antam.
What does it actually mean?
Get you anything?
A full belly solves all problems. That's what my father said before he passed the restaurant to me.
Just a shop. You're just a shopper, bro. God damn. That area. 93% discovered. One more chest to find there. Out here. That seems like story. I mean, we can check. My roommate, homemade brownie? Yo. Oh yeah. Brownies are great. Still there. Right. There's a fast ass like river. Like, you know. Pretty sure that this will probably lead to an area that like rounds back there. So then probably unlock this area. Alright. Where wall buns? Like I said, graphical error? Nah, obviously the water's just got the zoomies. You know? Right?
Good. Needed some action. Here we go! Move it!
Time to clean up.
That's a win, brother.
I feel like necrotic damage doesn't do the most damage here. This particular instance, you know? It does not. Obviously. Get off there, guys. You're too short. Or
Your new seals hold.
Good.
Hi.
You return.
I have some pots that I collected from romping through your area.
The dead keep watch.
You and your mother talk about stuff a lot.
She's my ma. I don't know what I'd do without her. Just knowing she's out there, ready with a hug, makes the world seem brighter, you know? Shaitan not a hugger.
Our horns would get tangled up.
Seems like an excuse.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Figure out where said wisp might be.
About to get fun.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, I can actually do this. Hate mischief.
I think this wisp wants something.
I'm on it. Got it. Yep. Okay.
Suddenly lit.
For us?
Silver
Thanks.
spoon. A piece from a cutlery collection intended to be part of an undead tableau, never used, presumably. Nice. Fine, yeah. Chanted along with it. Gains necrotic weapons on kills with final attacks. Neat. Okay. That chest. Gotta get over there. Hi. Come on, me.
Someone finally stopped that spirit from scattering bones all over the place.
That was me.
Thank goodness. The dead here have suffered enough indignities.
That was me. I did that. You're welcome. Be out here just giving the skeletons more work. Get the baddie. I missed this. Dying. Playing necrosis on hit if attack by target. Damage 3 or more enemies. Bingo. What? People are here now.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
Could be very least, Rook keeps the pottery industry alive. What I'm doing, I'm making sure the potters are still in business and never run out of work. I'll be able to open that. Door over. People are here now too. Wow. Alright. Kind of lighting glitch going on again. Crumbling necromancer's note. I've heard complaints the sand here is impeding work, but consider, we are too deep for it to be from the surface. It falls endlessly, yet its mass does not increase nor decrease. This is because the sand trickles in from the fade itself. Of incredible experimental value, and anyone caught hauling it away just to erect some scaffolding will be chastised most severely. Touch not my sand. Really likes his sands. Fair enough, I guess. Foreman's note. The hands under tomb? Yep. We don't put our backs into shoring up the shrouded halls right now. They won't be fit to enter, but I'd rather take my final rest rather than push another wheelbarrow of sand. It's Sam's undertomb. Oh. Thought I found a secret. No. Something I had already done. We've got everything that we can get there for now. There we go. There. We got a lot of places. Blistering Drakestone. Right there. Stop harassing that homeless person.
What else do you put gravy on?
Noodles, roasted cabbage, scrambled eggs. Anything is better with gravy.
You degenerate.
Man knows what he likes. Respect. Disagree, but respect. No. I just can't get there yet.
For the gods of Tevinter!
Eat Crisco. Rude. No. Oh, I got rid of it.
Dead now.
Hold on. It's lighting glitches. Annoying me. Next to main menu. And then we're gonna go back in. And hopefully it's fixed. It is. But now I'm back here. I wonder if I'm gonna have to fight those dudes again. Not that. That was it. Like all I had to do. Gucci?
More executions?
Of course, more executions. Governments love executions.
About to get fun.
Annihilate! Excellent form, bro.
Kick the crap out of him.
Easy peasy.
Got it.
You answered the messages. We knew you.
Another message for us.
How'd it know we'd find it?
Orders. The Chantry sisters keep their secrets close. They waste the Chantry's gifts on their unworthy. Far better the power they hoard fall to us. Unbind wood. Oh. Shifting map. What? The glowing lines on the map confound the eye like threads of light in murky water. Recognizable shapes occasionally appear, but scatter as quickly as they form. Goodness. You? Skirmisher crossbow, or sharp bow, rather. Enemies hit by this weapon can no longer regenerate barrier. I can get that one.
Trouble coming our way.
Strike again.
That one, that one!
It beamed and then exploded.
Nice one! Good work, everyone.
Tosh, you got this? Sure.
Explosion. Curved shadow. Destroying cold damage to all nearby enemies if this attack breaks its target's barrier. Not bad. Hello. Ah, that's where that leads.
Better be ready.
Oh great, more dark spots.
Nice one. Making the rest of us mad, Rook.
Not welcome.
I'm not used to spirits being friendly, like in the Hall of Valor.
Why not? Spirits like to party.
I just can't imagine Ferelden's spirits making a big arena for people to fight in.
Oh, right. People in Ferelden are like the Qunari, afraid of spirits and stuff.
That's probably the first time I've heard anyone say Fereldans are like the Qunari.
Guessing place for later. Just can't get there yet.
Did you
get
hear?
there, Leah.
Darkspawn in Darktown. They didn't deserve this. No one does.
Are the serving sizes here getting smaller? Just me.
I don't think it's just you. It's been harder to get food and other supplies. And I think it all goes to the High Bloods first. Of course it does.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
Ah.
Hey, Tosh, I saw Isabella in the Hall of Valor. Does she always fight wearing so little?
What do you mean? She's got the feathers. She's got the shiny bits.
It just kind of looks like she's fighting in her underwear.
You all must wear a lot of feathered underwear in Ferelden.
Old flyer. You were talking about this place. It went under. No surprise. The only thing on the menu was sausage sauced and nut butter stuffed into a bun. The buns were alright, I suppose. Scribbled on an aged advertisement for Wet's meat. There's a bar. Abominations in Tevinter. Why do Tevinter mages seem less prone to demonic possession than those in the south? First of all, our mages are not immune to possession, and it does happen, as it does everywhere, but yes, abominations seem to show less frequency. This is not a question of talent, as some may believe. The difference is one of acceptance and education. Here, a mage child is celebrated. Their magic is a gift, and they are taught, with objectivity, how to use it. They are shown possibilities, not just pitfalls. In my time in the south, I've seen how your mages are treated. You cage them with Templars, with walls, but most of all with shame. They learn to hate and fear everything that they are. When they are told that every spell they cast may open them to possession, every magical action becomes fraught. Is it any surprise, then, that magic becomes what they believe it to be, their downfall? Excerpted correspondence between Magister Dorian Pavis and Divine Victoria Valroyo. That's checks out. Full damage is increased by 20%. Oh, that's finally getting upgraded. Entire party deals plus 25% damage with Venatori. Evidence of a deal? C. It was whispers in the fogs, only that, but then it was a voice and an offer. I know what spoke. After everything that's happened, how could I say no? I won't ride again, so take care.
Whispers, offers. Someone made a deal with a demon.
Where's the fog? And an offer I couldn't refuse. Can't get to that one yet, and that obviously leads somewhere. And then I can't get to. Other one. Good. main story. Got like 3 quests there. We'll meet Morgan. We have to get both of these done anyways. Have to meet Morgan. Yeah. Her city, you know. Or, well, hold on. Lady Morgan. Well, Evka. Okay. Of these two.
This should never happen. Not anywhere. Hallows, how are you?
Huh? Glad to be alive.
After the dragon attack, I wanted to check in.
Appreciate it.
Oh no, no. Yeah. Can't jump over there.
And now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do anyway? You're not a... Let them...
Dr. Neko's wife. Meet Morgan at the Cobbled Swan. Team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the threat of the Blight, but also gain some unexpected aid.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
How many famous people do you know, Harding? Should I expect the Divine to show up?
She also
does.
served in
Yep.
the Inquisition.
She does also
but
help.
We didn't talk much.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to turn the Inquisition over to Chantry control. but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
Are you telling me to
We've
do
got
their
the
side
makings
quest?
of a good
Got it.
team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
Already?
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Okay.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe.
Oh, it always comes back to
Free marches
Redcliffe.
have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I talked to the Divine and your mother's safe with the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might just be an arm of the Chantry now, but we've still done our part to get people to fight this threat together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
Given to her
I
by
found
Solus.
it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Good. I don't trust him.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was... important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope It might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Got a free wolf statue. Let's go. That's a free skill point. Usually. Not this time. Badge. A letter to Dorian. Sparkler. Thanks for the book recommendations. I can use something to take my mind off things. The end of the Inquisition left the Divine with a pretty big army and nobody to fight. Choir boy up in Starkhaven keeps trying to persuade her to call an exultant march against Solus. Sebastian always was good for a laugh. Of course, the city-states of the Free Marches all hate each other, and half of them are trying to get the Chantry to back their long-standing grudge against the other half. And everyone's nervous. I don't envy the Divine, or what's left of the Inquisition, trying to keep the peace. Give May my love, would you? It'll be a while before I can make a trip to Minrathous again, and she's the only family I've got left that's I'm still speaking to. Varric.
That gives me an allowance and I barely use any of it. I could just need more.
Trying so hard.
All current roads lead to Osberg. Go there through Crossroads. And I can, like, you know, look at things. If there's anything new. I'm gonna go that way. Go that away. Those. Got that. I think I found that, but I'll check just in case, you know.
Better be ready.
Oh, hello.
Not to pry, Harding. I hear you're hearing things. Voices.
Well, it's just one voice, really.
Join the club. Grey Wardens hear weird things when an archdemon shows up.
What's that like?
A fever dream? Muddy. Dark. Can't quite grasp it, but something's talking to you.
My voice says I should seek her out.
I don't see you have a choice. Best way to come to terms with it is to face it.
Thanks.
I was worried that the proximity of those Anton would make it so that I can't go. Ah, right. Just currency. Whee! Can't go up there yet.
All right, everyone. Nice hit, Rook.
Oh, hey, Hardy. Boy.
Done. Great hit, Rook.
One for us.
See that? Bad guys.
They asked for it.
Oh.
Got it.
Get him over. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Stuff.
On your left. Get out of there.
Beat the odds.
And wow, I didn't take any damage from it.
Trouble nearby.
I could use the practice.
Ouch.
Ranged incoming.
Ouch.
Right on him.
Okay. 42.
much more of this?
That's a win.
Resting. The path is blocked off now.
Harding, how bad was Demeter's crossing?
I've seen plenty of blight before, but nothing like that.
Is it true about the mayor?
I don't know what happened. It's like the gods are tempting him, seeing how weak people can be.
Well, they got their answer. And he got what he deserved.
Nev wasn't so sure.
Well, I am. Rook was right to leave him out there.
Validate. So. New region. Osberg Wetland.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a warden, hear the blight. Kind of a bad trade. The lords just throw a party.
The wardens throw parties. Sometimes. Sometimes they're even fun.
Ooh.
I'd like to see that. So, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Samples? That's gonna be...
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Oh, they're side
You
questing.
had roam so far for Morlaix. If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Samples. That's gonna be... gross? That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Yeah, no
right.
shit.
Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
Darkspawn? My blight? More likely than you think. Hello?
Need something?
This display on ancient griffins. These ancient illustrations in griffin feathers would surely be treasured by any warden interested in the Order's fabled flying monsters. Dawn's Fury. Binding. One of those, sure.
Another day.
Another day. Gray Hold. Ring of the Warden Survivor. Some we save by destroying blight. Those we can't sometimes save us. The joining can give life to the blighted, but it is not a cure. It is the calling. Oh, I leveled up at some. Hey, I can get these now. Shooting an enemy with a charged attack from any weapon causes an explosion after a short delay, dealing additional damage all around them. Kaboom! Whittler, damage, taunt. Also gain necrotic weapons when you gain rally party. We have much like parties. Deadly. What this looks like. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking feet. And face mask. Why? Dwarven thing? Gotta protect the beard? Headbutt into cactuses. Hi. Okay. Lavendale. Oh. I wonder if someone's translated that.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
You've been to the farmlands?
Not
There's
yet.
a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
They're probably blighted. Fusions are putting blight in the water to make the wardens gay. Oh no. Should have known.
What happened, happened. Can't change it now.
Yeah. Huh. Something's blocking it from the other side.
I'm taking whatever this is.
Heading out.
Bones Beneath the Creek, chorus. Anderfell's folk song lyrics. When heart beats hard on ribcage wall and you were feeling weak, follow me and don't recall the bones beneath the creek. Voting. Hi. Area. Oh. No?
You good then?
Lavendale Village. This can't turn out like Demetta's Crossing.
It's
What
still
we're here for.
standing. And I'll fight to keep it that way.
Mind me. Gotta destroy all the barrels and crates. They're working with the dark spot. Don't worry about it. They're blighted. Promise. Rana's Bloom. Rana's Bloom with one leaf more. Please guard safe the cellar door. Whatever from the corner scratch, sit tight on lintel, mind the latch. Do not fret on nightmares nearing, or eyes behind the jam jars peering. Do not think on what's below, when silver from the moonbeams blow. Rana's Bloom, with one leaf more, please guard safe the cellar door. Scribble below the param by Antoine. Evka, I've asked in the village if there was anything they did for luck. We need that too, yes? I learned this poem, which is very Lavendale. The flowers are nice.
You're here to help? You think you and two wardens can fix all this?
Yep, we got this. Easy peasy. Pardon. At this.
All right then.
I once felled a tree and there was a spirit inside. It nearly stopped my heart to see it. I made a headboard from that tree. The couple who bought it said they had strange dreams.
Andraste, Bride of the Maker. Carving of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, her eyes are serene. Eyes that would see divine influence in the world. Eyes that would find the Maker in a dream. Havard, Aegis of the Faith. Carving of Havard, the Aegis of the Faith, his eyes are determined, though filled with tears. Eyes that would weep for a lady, then carry her ashes home. Just me.
It's the little details. The color in the wood, the different patterns in the rings. Good luck out there.
Hello.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy it. Throw the ring into the fire.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Whether it's a curse or a darkspawn nest, Lavendel's better off without it.
True. A lot of shops here.
You've come a long way. If you want a short drink, you let me know. Might as well live before you're dead.
I mean, yeah. That tends to be how it works.
It's Jacob. Flynn says you might be able to hear me. You know, you told me stories when I was sick.
Coffee?
One of the wardens... Well, there's wardens here now, anyway. Warden Antoine taught me one from Orlais. There once was a bard from Montsimard, whose tongue was made of purest silver.
Strange lights. I was running through the woods when I saw it. Lights up at Old Gaspin Manor. I'm sure of it. I haven't been up there since I was a kid, and we dared each other to knock on the door. I wasn't going to look now with Blight on my heels. No one should be there. Cursed place. No one is ever there.
Something strange at this Gaspin Manor.
We were just
People in
told that.
Lavendel believe it's cursed.
We were just told that. We were literally told that. Got a lot of wood storage.
He came through so fast. I didn't have time to grab... I don't know what I should have grabbed.
You did what you could.
Just taking someone's property. Like right in front of them. Go somewhere else. Face is certainly wet. None of my quests take me in that direction. Only an echo. Light boils. Beat the champion. 35. Gaspin Manor. Demon and Hosberg. Beat the champion. We got 2 champions. Can't go that way. Yet. Sheltered Blade. What was that? I was on.
I'm on.
It's yours, Davrin.
Of course. Right.
Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 3. And those folk song lyrics. Is that fresh stew? Is that your bride? Is that the home you seek? When Ella left, the spirit cried for bones lost in the creek. What is this? Oh. Finding. Figure out which way to put those. Like instinctively trying to avoid the water. Travelers in the glade. With a final slab, the monster fell. The travelers breathed a sigh of relief. As frightening as the night had been, there was hope they'd see the morning. Then a moan of pain. As the torchlight fell on Aaron's body, the travelers tried not to gasp at the blood. His sister, Elke, knelt beside him. "Don't cry," he said. "We're almost," she started, but he shook his head. They had traveled far to visit the most beautiful chantry in the Anderfels and swear themselves in service to the most holy on Joss Day, but the capital was still many days away. Erend was fading. "I wanted to hear them singing the chant of light," he said. "I wish." Elk took a breath, then began to sing. It wasn't the chant, she did not yet know the words, but a song their mother had sung when they were children. A song about faith and love. A song sung with a devoted heart. One by one, the other travelers joined in. Lights emerged from the darkness, spirits of hope. Though their eyes widened, the travelers kept singing. The spirits gathered around Erend. One knelt beside Elk. Erend and Elk both saw the next morning and many mornings to come. Though they would come to learn the chant, their mother's song was ever in their hearts. And in a glade near Lavendel, they say the flowers open just before sunrise, knowing tomorrow will come. Local story transcribed by Warden Antoine in Notes on the Hosberg Wetlands. That. monster level. Armor strength. Literally none. Oh, that's something for later. Heck, those barrels. That one. Oh, there's a...
Are you all right?
I'm not.
Yep. Can I do this?
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes. Here they come.
Got the sample.
We're getting there.
Harding, are you friends with this Morrigan?
Me? Friends? With Morrigan?
Then how do you know her?
I'm not sure anyone knows Morrigan. She just pops up whenever things get weird.
I know someone who knows more.
Maybe? She knows things and seems to want to stop Gillenane and Elgernon. But we'll probably never know why.
Why? No. No, Morgan. That's Neko's wife. Unburnable band.
Venatory barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed. What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands? What's that sound?
I don't think it's the Blight.
Sounds like excavation. Find the ward. Hello. Hissarian, Sword of Mercy. A carving of Hissarian with his Sword of Mercy. His eyes are remorseful. The eyes of an executioner who would see a lady burning and end her pain. Cold steel. Name of a company that makes swords. Hello?
So this is the cursed manor.
Could use some fixing up.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
No, it belongs to me. By right of gold and glory. It belongs in a museum. Boom.
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here? What was that?
We're not alone here.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
Yes.
What lies below?
What lies? Anyone else suddenly thinking about
A cellar? Wait, did a demon just put an idea in my head?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ooh, very shiny armor. Ring of the Warden Royal. Our ranks hold kings and queens and kings, but call them only warden. The joining cares of front lines, not bloodlines. Wardens do not rise for flags. They answer to the calling. Looks at king and queen of Ferelden. Or how they're doing. Alistair's at least not doing well. considering Denorum's lost. Letter by an unknown Gaspin. The location is perhaps an eccentric choice, but it will be a fine country home. Quaint and magnificent all at once. You know how C loves his art and unusual antiquities. We'll have all on display, of course. C does like to show off. Good old C. His little penchant for things. That collector. Oh, come on. Rook could totally fit through that. Like a little side. Got statues. That door. Puzzle master. This. Emperor's binding. Where I take this wisp.
Cellar. Stay on guard.
So where are they gonna happen? Mandatory note. You wish to go to the Anderfels? Suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return to whatever desolate place you wish, but do not expect my interest or support, Ayla. Lord Gaspin's notes. There should be no secrets here. The door, it vexes me. It is mine, and I will forge a way through it. I am the lord of this manor, and its secrets shall yield to me.
We've got a body. Hasn't been dead long.
Research journal. Nothing of interest, nothing of note. What do they know? None have studied the Anderfels as I have. Do they think my interest lies in posts and lintels or whatever rot they mock me with? The manor holds value even now. Lord Gaspin found more than mere treasure, I'm sure. And when I gift this lost power to the risen god, not even Aela and Zara will rival me in esteem.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
Of course. Final research notes. This is my discovery, my chance to prove myself. The locals cry about a curse, but it wasn't. It was power. I know it. I can't get through the door, but I think something's coming for me. It will be mine. Idea. Whistle. Alright, let's open this up. Can go wrong.
More curious creatures. Drawn like moths.
We can't leave this demon's roost in the wetlands.
I mean, wasn't planning on it.
So the Venatori wanted treasure, but found a sealed demon.
What can you expect in a place like this?
Let's look around.
Viridian Tusk. Haunted Dragons. Take plus 50 damage. Plus 50% damage. Griffon's Talent. Final missive. The door. All those days, those long months, only for this. We have an arrangement. No, we have what we want. No, we know. I'll seal the way. I can't.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Now, hold on. There's an entire fucking segment of this place we haven't explored that yet. I saw a shiny candles. Oh, eat it. Sketchbook Dragons. A sketchbook page artist unknown featuring a dragon. Special attention has been paid to illustrating an egg. A note reads, "Were they shell shards? Does it hatch?" That's not character. First ritual. To drink deep of the potion, your mind and dream awaken. Attuned to what you seek, listen closely. Nothing ominous there. fuck is that? Where that? Okay. Rattle blights down there. That way. Back that away. Turn in this quest. Oh, best viewer spot. Man.
Rook! Always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight and more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor. We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
Oh yeah, it is. Academic interest. Plus 100 more in watch. And Grey Ward. Can't go that way, teehee. Best viewers. Wow. Best viewers are already here. Front, fight for the south. Felon, why you gotta be long-winded? Message from the front, the fight for the south. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I had heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. Really? Morrigan? She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Why? Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. On Tom Corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. Again. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Yours, Inquisitor. Yours. Rick has a thing. Osh has a thing. So many people have things. To talk about.
Manifestation.
And we have a gift for Tavern. Do that first. Hello.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Wow.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a Griffon. Squawk.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. There've always been these legendary warriors.
Yeah, you would have met the
living
Inquisitor
apart
by
from the
now.
world.
Huh. Yeah, we just
Don't know
met him.
about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
I'm at Weishaupt.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Huh. Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort.
Shit,
have
how
no
recently?
charm.
I took a nap earlier, like right before we went to the wetlands. Who are the wrong sort?
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun, right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
True, true.
Has your first warden always been, well...
A stubborn bastard?
One way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elganon and Gillenine won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
Aeon?
You don't seem the wrong sort.
No one's born a hero.
You're really selling it.
It gets better. When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Tavern approves. But wait, I have a gift.
Good taste.
Like ancient medieval manuscript. So many quests.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Talk to us, Tosh. Let's see.
Is this about what your mother said on the beach?
No.
What'd she say?
Tasha's mother said that Tosh acted more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
This isn't about the dress, is it?
No, it's... I don't know. She always says stuff like that. About how I dress, how I act.
And?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Egg.
I used to tell myself things that sounded like what you were saying. I felt wrong in my own skin. I didn't know why. I figured everyone felt like that, so I pushed it away and tried not to think about it. Until one day, I finally realized what was wrong.
Did you just call
I'd grown
Tosh
up
an
in this
egg?
box
Yes.
the world made for me. This is what a man is. This is what a woman is. But I wasn't a man, and I wasn't a woman. I was me.
So, what? You just changed?
No. Took a long time to get there. I was afraid to admit I might be wrong about something as simple as whether I was a man or a woman. So I did little things. I changed my hair, my clothes. I wasn't deciding anything, just trying it out. I followed things that felt right. And eventually, what felt right was who I am now.
And you're saying I'm like you?
One of the first things you told me was, you don't get to tell me who I am. Whether you're like me or dealing with some other pain, well, only you can figure that out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try. And thanks for telling me about you.
Anytime.
Aw, that was wholesome. But yes, I called Tosh an egg. It is a very wholesome combo. It's some slang term to refer to a person who is like trans or non-binary that hasn't
Where is he?
figured it out yet. Hasn't come out of their shell. Hatched from their egg yet, you know?
Rook, I've got a lot on my mind. Maybe later.
I know what I mean.
I cannot say.
Who
Got it working.
created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
I
Got the
cannot
archive
say.
spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Whoa!
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Insult it back. My trans friend calls her other friend an egg. Yep.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit?
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know.
Yeah, let's go get Emmerich so
That
he can
is
teach us
an
how to
idea.
insult spirits.
Syrian learned a lot. Taught
He'll love
me
that.
a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Like a jerk? Condescendingly.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. It came later.
What came later? Who?
Did that name mean something to you?
He's a Forgotten One. Got told they were the bad gods, we couldn't speak their names. Not like the good gods, you know, Elgernon, Gillenane. But now we know the truth about the Evanuris. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending, but Anaris will prevail.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
I see you put him back. Understandable. Got some to do. I lost. Alright, best 2 out of 3. Hi. Hi again. Three ties. I won. Alright, 1 to 1. Ah, Manfred wins again. So good at rock, paper, scissors. Where he cheats. He would never. Of course you have a high-backed throne.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
Walking in the graves. Form rites. Flashbang. Oh. Tested for 4 damage and survived in the lighthouse. I did. 100% whatever.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanus! Wake up!
Ugh. What the?
You tried to walk through the Alluvion in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Are you sure you're alright?
This could be better. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
Yes.
I'll be more careful next time.
Right, just like relax, man. You just can help. Can we talk to Spite?
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Right. Take a chill pill. Questions on demonic possession. Why do demons seek to possess the living? History claims that they are malevolent spirits, the first children of the Maker, angry at their creator for turning from them and jealous of those creations he considered superior. They stare across the veil at the living and and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life, they pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the strength of an abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possesses the mage. This is true, in fact, of all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as any other. Demons can, for instance, be classified. Enchanter Brahm's categorization of demons into that portion of the psyche they primarily prey upon has held since the Tower Age. Excerpt from The Maker's First Children by Bader, Senior Enchanter of Ostwick, 812, Blessed. Scrawled below in Lucanus's handwriting. Emmerich declares this categorization limited by Navaran standards, and Nev claims it makes the matter overcomplicated based on what she's seen. Either way, it speaks only of mages again. Every text says I should be dead or impossible. There must be something else. What's a fortune? Tosh notes, meeting shadow dragons to talk gender stuff. Alright. Writing notes to work through gender crap, showing to Rook for help, maybe. Mayvarus pretty, Tarquin tough, both trans. Mayvarus is trans? I didn't realize. Both open about being trans and said I could share stuff if it helped me on my journey. I did not ask for a journey. Nobody does. Trans means was other gender, then changed? Wait, no. Was always a new thing, just now acknowledged. Not changing, affirming. Trans woman is woman. Hell yeah. Not feeling right in body is dysphoria. Whole big thing. Could feel like want to be guy instead of girl? No. Could feel like not connected to body. Not everyone does this? Question mark? Oh. Oh, Tosh. Could feel uncomfortable with girls who act more feminine? No, I like girls. Girls smell good. Alright. He likes the girlies. But like hanging out with lords more than girls. Ashamed of not doing what your gender should do? Ugh. Getting euphoria is feeling right. Non-binary means not man or woman. Can feel like either. Can look like guy or girl neither. Some use she, he, some swap, some use they, but still single with name. Lynn is non-binary. They are coming this way. Confusing, but sure. Also gender fluid. Feel different on different days. Can switch pronouns. Don't think that's me. Agender, bigender, demigender, others. A lot of different ones. Not me, but okay. Never too late. Valid even if no words. When younger, blah, blah, blah. Mayvara says notes, saw notes and is mad. Write this down exactly. You're valid. People will say you're not enough this or too much that. Do not let it diminish you. No two journeys are alike. That's wonderful. Embrace it. Did you get all that? Okay, fine. There's that one. Bandit's red. Leader means Spring Buster. Go see Barrick. Need to do that. Boy.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
No new commentary from Barrick. Thanks, Barrick. You regret. Let's see.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our
Look at
native
Davern
languages.
stimming.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
Which begins. There's a bit of a letdown.
Anyone see anything in that memory we can use?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regret. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
A memory of false gods. Witness the first memory of Fenharen. Start unlocking these? I swear I got another one in the fade. Or wait, there's one down here. Did get it. What this one?
I
was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evenuris seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evenuris and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded gonna be pissed.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free
I like
with
how
their
that's the
emotions.
first point.
They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Yeah.
Nah, they were doing it.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, duh. Maybe they were just roommates.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other god using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
No.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay. Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession,
I like how
that
Lucanus is
speaks to
just
her character.
chilling.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dreadwolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Memory of our mistake. Witness the second memory. Dude's got like 20 copies in his system trying to keep a dragon at bay. I'd be mellow too. Mellow or like wired? I feel like you'd be wired after 20 copies. Wait, do I have a third one? Holy shit, I do. Tiredness would balance it out. I guess so.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power?
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Black cube.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I've been feeling out of my depth trying to stop ancient gods. But Solus was flailing just as much as we are.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlathan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong,
Connect
Lace?
together.
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
From continued belief in the Maker? Don't let this shake you. Speak as someone who does not believe in the Maker. Puts aside questions of the Maker. That's not our problem. Sure, Harding's belief in anxiety and learning. I believe this hurts me too. Speak as someone who does not believe in... Sorry, this hurts. Do not give a personal view regarding belief in the Maker. Alright. Paragon lass. I'm a rock and stone. I mean, the lessons are also what matter. But also crisis of faith. So, like, would this mean, then, that Solus is the Maker? Anyways, this is why you should just worship your ancestors.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace, but I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The chant of light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Oh.
Ah. Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
The lore drops get bigger with each of these. Yeah, they do. Memory of Blackened Hearts. Ain't no way I got all of them, right?
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Simp.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
Simp. Love that that's the first thing you have to say. Man. Poor Lavellin. My Lavellin was simping over Solus, but Solus was simping over Mythal. Rip.
This puts all of elven history in a new light. Not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not
Yeah,
short on
that's-
small-minded humans.
That is actually a really good point.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves.
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits.
Like
or
her Posh
not
just
all
accepts
about
that,
them,
no
at least.
questions.
Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Dwarfs.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans. Our blood.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Then this was the start of it all. The war that destroyed the Titans.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented, if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Bleep bloop. Memory of manifestation. The fourth memory. I really have gotten all of these. Also, maybe you don't need specific wolf totem things. Maybe you just need enough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or lore. Eating that good lore.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit.
Oh.
But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
I am become deaf. Destroyer of worlds.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
I wonder he feels guilty. Yeah, and then doing that led to the creation of the Blight. I like how the camera's just slowly zooming in on Rook.
No mystery why he wants to forget this.
As a mage, and apparently a scholar, Solus doubtless regrets destroying the minds of the Titans.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad, a disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The Song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
Can we fix it? We fix the Blight? I'm curious about the Darkspawn.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Ghilanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
A memory of tranquility. I was just about to ask. Like, what about tranquilly? Like, tranquilizing mages? Does that just add on to the Blight? It just, like, creates more blighted energy? You got it.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the
The end of
prison is
Inquisition.
important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
Nope.
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
Fuck if I know.
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mithal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mithal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost?
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Visitor. Beep bloop. Memory of an old friend. Everybody. That was a lot of lore. That was a whole lot of lore.
This must be your idea of a picture-perfect postcard, Emmerich.
It does fire the imagination.
What about Manfred? What does he make of all this?
Well, he mostly points in excitement when he spots another spirit going by.
Ooh.
Hey, Hassan. Hi there, boy.
Very nice. Alright, one win. Let's go. Aye. Another tie. Another tie. Every time we tie, it's always at least 3 ties. 4 ties. Who needs this many ties? Ah, I finally win. Let's go.
Any news?
No? We saw the deep lore. I can pass on in peace now. The thing Neko wanted me to see. I like how that led to no codex entry. New save. We are gonna end there though. 40 minutes over time.